Hello everyone and welcome to a new tutorial. In today's video I'm gonna show you like the next steps for the application we built last time using Docker Compose. So we have like the tutorial up and running as Laravel, accessible at tutorial.local.com. I show you in the last video. So what are the next steps? The next step is to put our application on Git and to have it versioned so we can work uh, professional and have like our code version as I mentioned. So in order to do that, I'm gonna go to my GitHub and I'm gonna create a new repository there. So go to repositories and go new, and then I'm gonna name it tutorial, and the description will be like tutorial um, created for YouTube channel. Okay, will be public, and we want to add the license, so MIT license. If you want to like learn more about this, you can like search, and that will be the settings. We create this repo. So we have a commit with that license and the repo created. I'm gonna copy the ssh git for this repo, and now we want to go to the terminal. In the terminal, uh, if you remember a couple videos ago, I show you and that there are two commands that you need to run every time in order to work with Git and not have to like enter your password every time. The first is eval an agent, and the second one is to add the key to agent, which um, will add your identity to the agent. So having these two, now you can like run git commands uh, where you have that like key saved. So if we go to like projects and tutorial, right, there are like before working with Git, and if you like didn't work before and you set up this Debian from my tutorial, at first you need to like run two commands. The first one is like to set your email, and the second one to set your name. So it will be git config dash dash global user email and your email, and the second one will be git config dash dash username and your name. And those two commands need to be um, added so you can like identify within Git. So this should be like um, the Git credentials for whenever you commit and push code. If you like search for here, will be whoever did that commit. After you having these commands, in here in the tutorial folder, we're gonna do a git init. So that will be like initialized empty git repository in here. So we want to check everything by git status. So we have all of that in there, so nothing is like committed. So we're gonna do like git add and dot will add all the files to git that can be tracked and are not in git ignore. If you want to like have a more knowledge about Git, or if you want me to make a video about more Git settings, just yeah, leave me a comment and I'll do. The next command is commit, and we're gonna do like master initial commit. Um, yeah, before because I have like Git set up and run some commands in here, I have some settings. But for you, when you do Git init, it will may ask for the default branch to use. So the command you want to like configure your default branch is git config dash dash global init default branch, and then the branch you want. master or main. I prefer master, but it's up to you which one you want. So now we are on master, nothing to commit or clean. But we are not connected to this. We want to connect to this. If I go remote v, this will list the remotes that my project is connected to, and since it's nothing connected to, it will like be nothing in here. In order to connect to a remote, will be git remote add the name of the remote, origin, and then the URL I just copied. So if I go again git remote, it will be for fetch and push connected to this remote. So we are everything set up, almost everything in matter of remote. If I want to like fetch and merge, the command is git pull. So if I want to like fetch and merge origin, I do git pull. But since like it's the first time I connected, my local branch doesn't know which branch is related in the origin. So, and also like doesn't know the default strategy for pulling. So my preference is to be rebase false. So it will be like merge the default strategy. So I copy this and run, and that will like set up the pull strategy. And in order to connect the master, the local branch master to origin master, we have to like run this second command. So will be like git branch and then set upstream, and then it will be origin slash master master. So we want to connect like our local master to origin slash master. And if I do again a git pull, it will give me fatal, refusing to merge unrelated histories. That's because we have a local commit that says master initial commit and another commit in here with the license. So basically, Git sees now like two commits on two separate things. We want somehow to connect those two commits together. And in order to do that, we are going to do a git merge with origin slash master. So we want to merge our local with the origin one. And if I do it simple like this, it will still give me fatal, but I will put a flag in there, and I'm gonna say allow unrelated histories. I don't recommend using this command only in case of like new repositories, as is this one, because with like um, ongoing repo that you have data in there, you need to be extra careful with this command. So doing that will create a merge commit. um, I want to like keep it up, and that's it. And I'm gonna do a push. If I do a pull again, it will say everything up to date, so we are connected. If I refresh in here, I have all the code in here. So that will be everything connected to the remote. Now we can like create branches. So if I do like git checkout and then dash b to create a branch, and I'm going to go like test, right? And I go git status, I'm on branch test, nothing to commit, right? If I want to like push this branch, well, every time I create a new branch, I like have to set the branch in origin, and like this will create the branch in origin. So now if I like, it will be master, but if I refresh, it will be master and test, like two branches. The next bit I want to show, it's like a little bit of helper. So I want to have the branch I'm working with in here somehow. And in order to do that for Debian, I have a piece of code in here that I'm going to like share with you. So this will basically add the branch to this um, to this. So this basically will add the branch to the path in here. So in order to do so, I'm gonna do like nano, and then will be profile, and then bash rc file. Going in here, if we like scroll down, we're gonna reach like color prompt this. So we want like to comment all of this code and to paste this one. So I'm going to get this and paste it, and then save it, and then exit and reopen terminal. So reopen terminal. If I go to like projects, I'm on master. If I go like on tutorial, I'm on test. If I like switch branches, let me make a little bigger. If I like switch branches, I'm gonna be on master. And that will be all. Next time, we'll continue with our Laravel application. Thanks for watching, and till next time, happy coding.